Greetings and salutations. This is my 2025 cubing recap and my second year competing overall. So I'm going to start off the video by looking through my annual summary as a comparison to my first year competing. In this year, I've competed in 17 competitions compared to my 14 competitions last year, meaning I've competed in 31 competitions so far, 123 rounds across 10 events. I've podiumed 4 times this year in 2 events, surprisingly. Clock silver in my last competition, bronze twice before, and then a Scube bronze, which was a fluke. In the 596 solves I've attempted, I've completed 573, which is 23 DNFs. In 3x3, I got 1 DNF, which was from my last competition, the first solve of my last average in 3x3. 3 DNFs for Scube, 14 in Clock, 1 in Pyraminx, none for 4x4, none for Mega, none for OH, 1 for 2x2, and then 3 for FMC. This year I got 42 PRs, a bit underwhelming since last year I got 66 and I was planning to beat it. I got it in 9 events, so all events except OH. My OH PRs have remained the same since last year. 17 singles and 25 averages, with 4x4 being most improved. This is the improvement rate for each of my PR singles and then for average as well. This is my annual summary. Now let's move on to my highlights for the year.
Starting with my first podium, getting a PR to average in Clock. It was the first competition after my birthday, with possibly my best performance in competition. Also getting a surprising 10.86 PR average, my first sub 11. A month after that, it was my first Phil Champs, where I met Tommy Cherry, got multiple PRs in several events, but most importantly, broke a 6-month standing PR and getting into the finals of my main event, Clock. I did also get a heartbreaking DNF average, but it was overall a great experience. At the next competition after Phil Champs, I didn't learn my lesson and also DNF my Clock average, but the good news is I podiumed. In Scube of all events. I got a sub 5 average first round, and surprisingly did decent enough to get 3rd place in Scube.
Look at that. Billisaran dominates cubing scene.
For my last 2 podiums, I went to a competition I wasn't supposed to go to, walked in, and came home with a bronze. And my last podium was from my last competition of the year, where I experienced a weird mix-up during the round, but got silver with 4 total podiums during the year. The best competition I went to this year was a Clock main event, where I ended up finally breaking sub 6 average, getting into head-to-head finals, getting double PR, and a 504 average getting me 14th in the country. Then witnessing an absolute historic double continental record. I also went to another Clock main event, but I DNF'd my average, making me MC head-to-head finals, meaning I MC'd the 2.68 ASR average. Now it's time for me to ramble about each event and what I've accomplished in them this year. For 3x3, I was trying so hard to get a sub 12 average officially, and then I finally broke it in March. A few comps after, surprised myself with back-to-back sub 11 averages. Thought it would be impossible to beat, and now I've ended the year with a 10.41 average and consistently dropped sub 11 averages officially. For the single, I was just happy with my sub 10, but somehow ended the year with a sub 8. Isn't that crazy? That probably won't be beaten in a while. Time for my favorite event. In Clock, the drop was dramatic. I made a bet with Chell that whoever would beat FNR first, the other would have to learn whatever method they were putting off. Well, I lost, so I picked up 7 Simul in late March and debuted it in April. A month after, I got my first podium, Then during Phil Champs, got my PR. Then during Makati Heroes, I got a sub 6 with a 1.1 second drop. But you already heard that. Currently, I'm averaging 4.6 to 4.7, so I'm hoping to get the opportunity to break FNR. Once I get a hold of my nerves, I'll be unstoppable. As for single, I'm gunning for a sub 4. I actually got a sub 4 DNF in my last comp, so hopefully I've got it in the next year. 4x4 has been great, honestly, and like I said earlier, most improved. It was a source for most of my PRs, and I still think I can do better. My last PR average could have been so much better, so I think I can beat it pretty easily. I'm content with my single, so I'm gonna focus on average. Unfortunately, not competing in 4x4 in my next competition because it's on a Friday, but when I do have 4x4, you could expect a PR average. I only got into 5x5 this year, and only got a proper cube in November, but man, it's probably one of my favorite events now. I understand why people like it so much. I now average sub 2, which is quick improvement. Same with 4x4, won't compete in it during the next competition, but when I do, I'd really like to beat Shell's average. I'm honestly washed at Megaminx. I was getting like sub 120 averages at home earlier into the year. I'm kinda surprised I even got a PR average last comp. Rest assured, I will pick it back up so I can get back to that level and improve more. No Mega next comp as well. I quit OH for a while this year because I hated it. But I saw Tingman was practicing OH, so I thought I would too. Guess it didn't work out because I haven't broken any OH PRs. Hope to change that in 2026 though. My relationship with Scube is honestly so funny. I don't care for the event, yet I got a podium and a sub 5 average. But I'm surrounded by Scube nerds, so it kinda motivates me to do Scube. I really don't care for Pyraminx. But Shell has a sub 6 average and I really want to beat it, so I might learn L4E next year. Otherwise, Pyraminx is Pyraminx. I don't do 2x2 anymore. The only reason I signed up for it in my next competition is so I can get my 1000 solves. But I checked my profile and see I don't have a sub 5 average in 2x2. I'm better at Scube than I am at 2x2. So yeah, after my next comp, I probably won't do 2x2 in a while. And that's all the events I do. Next year, maybe I'll learn a new event like Squan or pick up other end by ends. Anyways, that's the events rambling done. On to my PR compilation.
Wait, delegate.
I think it's a plus 2. Plus 2, I think. But we have to ask the delegate. I think it's a plus 2. I'm not sure. It's still PR.
It looks good. It's good. Para sa akin good.
Is it? I know, I'm never repeating this again.
It's good. Basta ano, pero makakalito siya. Ne.
2.
last year, the goals I set were pretty short-sighted, but here are the ones I've accomplished.